What would you do if you walked into a place you'd never been, demanded something you had no right to, and unraveled a truth that broke your heart? The gym was buzzing that crisp autumn morning, the air thick with the scent of rubber mats and the rhythmic thud of weights hitting the floor. At the front desk, Emily, a young receptionist with a knack for defusing tension, was sorting membership files. The gym, FitPulse, was a small community hub in the heart of Willow Creek, a town where everyone knew each other's business or thought they did. Emily loved her job the way it let her connect with people, from the early morning yogis to the late-night powerlifters. But today, something felt off the moment the glass doors swung open with a force that rattled the frame. In stormed a woman, her face flushed with indignation, her designer purse swinging like a weapon. She was in her late 40s, with sharp cheekbones and a blonde bob that looked like it had been styled with a ruler. Her voice cut through the gym's hum like a siren. "I want my refund, and I want it now," she declared, slamming her hands on the desk. Emily blinked, startled but composed. "Ma'am, could you please tell me your name and what this is about?" The woman's eyes narrowed. "My name is Karen Whitaker, and this gym is a scam. I signed up for a year-long membership, paid up front, and I haven't been able to use it once because your equipment is broken, your staff is rude, and the place smells like a locker room from the 90s. I want my money back, or I'll have my lawyer here by noon." Emily's fingers hovered over the keyboard, her calm demeanor a stark contrast to Karen's fury. "Ms. Whitaker, let me check our system. Could you confirm when you signed up?" Karen scoffed, folding her arms. "3 months ago. You should have it on file. I paid cash, $599, and I expect every cent back." Emily typed quickly, her brow furrowing as the search returned no results. "I'm sorry, ma'am, but I don't see a Karen Whitaker in our system. Could it be under another name?" Karen's face turned a deeper shade of red. "Are you calling me a liar? I signed up right here at this desk. Check again." Emily nodded, her voice steady. "I'll double-check. But could you describe the person who helped you? Maybe that'll jog something." Karen rolled her eyes. "Some guy, tall, dark hair, cocky attitude. Said his name was Jake or something. Just find my file." Emily's heart sank. FitPulse hadn't employed anyone named Jake in years, and no one matching that description worked at the front desk. She tried another search, cross-referencing payment records, but still, nothing. The gym's manager, Marcus, a burly man with a gentle smile, overheard the commotion and approached. "Everything okay here, Emily?" he asked, eyeing Karen cautiously. "No, it's not okay," Karen snapped. "Your employee is incompetent, and I'm being robbed. I paid for a membership I can't even use." Marcus raised a hand, his voice calm but firm. "Let's sort this out. Ms. Whitaker, do you have a receipt or a confirmation email?" Karen's eyes darted away for a split second before she doubled down. "I lost the receipt, and I don't check my spam folder for emails. But I know what I paid for." The tension at the desk was palpable now, drawing curious glances from gym-goers nearby. Emily felt a knot in her stomach. Something wasn't right, but Karen's conviction was unshakable. Marcus leaned in, lowering his voice. "Emily, check the security footage from 3 months back. Maybe we missed something." Emily nodded, grateful for the direction, and pulled up the archives on her computer. As she scrolled through grainy footage, Karen's impatience grew, her foot tapping like a metronome. "This is ridiculous," she muttered. "I'll sue this whole place." Then, a figure appeared on the screen, stopping Emily cold. It was a man, tall with dark hair, standing at the desk in footage dated 3 months ago. He was chatting with a woman who looked strikingly like Karen, but the interaction was brief. No money exchanged, no forms signed. Emily paused the video and turned the screen toward Karen. "Is this you, ma'am?" she asked gently. Karen's eyes widened, her bravado faltering for the first time. That's not me," she stammered, but her voice lacked conviction. Marcus frowned, studying the footage. "Looks like you, Ms. Whitaker, and that's not one of our employees. We don't have anyone named Jake." Karen's hands trembled as she gripped her purse. You're lying. You're all in on it, she shouted. But her voice cracked, betraying a flicker of doubt. At that moment, a soft voice broke through the chaos. Karen, a woman in her 60s, dressed in yoga pants and a loose sweater, approached from the cardio section. Her name was Clara, a regular at FitPulse known for her quiet kindness and knack for remembering everyone's names. Karen, what's going on? She asked, her eyes filled with concern. Karen froze, her face a mix of shock and recognition. Clara? What are you doing here? She demanded, her voice softer now, almost vulnerable. Clara stepped closer, her expression tender but pained. I come here every morning. But why are you here? You don't go to this gym. The words hung in the air, heavy and undeniable. Emily and Marcus exchanged glances, sensing the story was about to unravel. Karen's shoulders slumped, and for a moment, she looked smaller, fragile. I thought I did, she whispered. Clara reached out, touching her arm gently. Karen, you haven't been yourself since David passed. You've been confused. The mention of David's name hit like a thunderbolt. Karen's eyes welled up, and she shook her head, as if trying to shake off a memory too heavy to bear. Clara turned to Emily and Marcus, her voice low. David was her husband. He died 6 months ago. They used to come here together years ago, before FitPulse even opened. It was a different gym back then called Iron Core. Karen stopped coming after David got sick, but lately, she's been mixing things up. Emily's heart ached as she pieced it together. Karen wasn't a scammer or a Karen, in the stereotypical sense. She was a woman lost in grief, clinging to a memory that no longer existed. Marcus softened, his authority giving way to empathy. Ms. Whitaker, I'm so sorry for your loss. It sounds like you might be thinking of Iron Core. This gym opened 2 years ago, and we don't have your name in our records. Karen's tears spilled over now, her anger replaced by raw sorrow. I thought I could get it back, she choked out. David loved that gym. He said it was where he felt alive. I thought if I could just get the money back, it'd be like fixing something. Like I could fix him being gone. The gym fell silent, the weight of Karen's words settling over everyone. Emily felt tears prick her own eyes, but she stayed composed, reaching for a tissue and handing it to Karen. Clara stayed by her side, whispering words of comfort. Then, in a twist that no one saw coming, Clara spoke again, her voice steady but emotional. Karen, there's something you should know. David didn't just love the gym. He left something for you here, back at Iron Core. I didn't know how to tell you until now. Karen's breath hitched. What do you mean? Clara reached into her gym bag and pulled out a small, weathered envelope, its edges yellowed with time. David gave this to me before he got too sick to come. He asked me to hold on to it, said you'd know when the time was right. I've been carrying it ever since, hoping you'd come back. Karen's hands shook as she took the envelope. Inside was a handwritten note, the ink faded but legible. It read, Karen, my love, you were my strength when I had none. If you're reading this, I'm gone, but you're still here. Keep moving, keep fighting, keep living. You don't need a gym to be strong, you already are. Forever yours, David. The note slipped from Karen's fingers, fluttering to the floor as she sobbed. Her anger and confusion dissolving into a grief so raw, it was almost unbearable to witness. Clara wrapped her arms around her, and Emily felt a lump in her throat. Marcus quietly stepped away, giving them space, while gym-goers resumed their workouts, their own lives suddenly feeling heavier. Karen didn't get her refund that day, because there was no membership to refund. But she left with something far more precious, a piece of David, a reminder of the love they'd shared, and a push to keep going. As she walked out, supported by Clara, the gym doors closed softly behind her, the autumn light casting long shadows on the pavement. Emily sat back at the desk, staring at the blank computer screen. She'd seen a lot in her time at FitPulse, but nothing like this. Karen's outburst had been a mask for a broken heart, and the truth had been both a wound and a gift. Life, Emily realized, was like that, messy, unpredictable, and sometimes so painful it left you demanding refunds for things you never even had. ND.